considered to be a Muslim, we cannot perform a janazah prayer. I say, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. How did you know? When they call me, her relatives say, would you come? And I said, why not? You have many imams. I'm not the most qualified one. Find out about someone else to do it. I say, we communicated with them and all of them refused to perform the janazah prayer on her. They do not consider her as a Muslim. I said, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, where did they come up with this? And I said the answer, and I still honor it, wallah. I said, I had the honor to officiate her marriage because I know her really well. I know her family really well. I know her relatives really well. I know her husband really well. I had the honor to officiate her marriage. And again, I have the honor to perform the janazah prayer on her in Columbia Heights Mosque. And I went and I did. But did we ask why she went that way? We did not care. The community, وَهُوَ مُحْسِنٌ, do good deeds. And I said, this may be a wake-up call, so it would come to someone else. And never. And it came to another one of our great youth in the community, 17-year-old, happened to have bad friends around him, had him indulge in drug dealing. Subhanallah, when they got in conflict about the money out of what they did, they decided to get rid of him. They killed him right away, behind the store of the family there. And they left and took the money and said, second. What did we do as a community? Nothing. Went to the janazah and say, al-baqa lillah, he's gone. 17-year-old. Few months later, another one, teenager, also in drugs, get a conflict with his, this time, the second one who was dead by the hands of non-Muslim. The second one was killed by another Muslim because of the dispute about the drugs. Killed him. When I was at the funeral and I spoke and I say, parents, families, take care of your children. Take care of your youth. Let's do something as a community. As if you're talking to deaf ears. And even one of them will say, Wallahi, ya Shaykh, he did something very harsh in that family you should not do. You should not say, I say, may Allah forgive me. Till later, we had Basil, who committed suicide, shot himself. What did we do as a community? Are we at the level of that ihsan? Of the doing the best ever to help our families and our children and our youth and each and every single person in the community to take care of them. We take care of each other according to the teaching of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the teaching of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Move from that level of Islam to that second level of Iman, to third level of Ihsan. Do the best ever for people around you. We do not do it. And I'm afraid that many of us are not even in any of those categories, even in the lowest category of it. Subhanallah Rabbil Alam. It is time to move on. It is time to have Islam and to have Iman and to have Ihsan, especially when it comes to that Ihsan. Bala man aslama wajhahu ila Allah wa huwa muhsinun. You submit your face to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you do the good deeds. You translate your Iman in action. Let your Iman walk. Let it speak up in your action. Have the belief between you and Allah. But now it is the action. We have to take some action. فَلَهُ أَجْرُهُ عِنْدَ رَبِّهِ. The reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is within Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَلَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ. Never be afraid of them. Anything would happen to them. Anything at any level in their life. وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ. Don't be in grief. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. With the help and grace and the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have very, very, very sincere brothers and sisters in this community. Alhamdulillah, they took Basil, what happened to him, as a wake-up call, and they said, let's be together. Let's have a foundation of one organization in order to help that community as much as we can, as hard as we can, at the best way as we can. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Those very sincere brothers and sisters, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with them. Many meetings, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. The founders of that organization have elected a board, working in the bylaws, working in the mission of that organization, inshallah Rabbil Alameen, to help the Muslim family and help the Muslim youth and the whole community to, inshallah Rabbil Alameen, have the best ever in order to correct what went wrong, in order to do something for our community. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward all of them the best, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them the tawfiq, inshallah Rabbil Alameen, and the success, inshallah Rabbil Alameen, to do the best for the community. It would be one of the best organizations ever, alhamdulillah, created in this community, inshallah Rabbil Alameen. This is the way to reach that level of ihsan. You're having Islam, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. You're having Iman, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. That ihsan to do the best for your community, alhamdulillah. And I would call all of you, inshallah Rabbil Alameen, to come forward and help and participate with this organization to help our Muslim community, inshallah Rabbil Alameen. لا زلنا في رحاب المصطفى، البر لا يبلى والذنب لا ينسى والديان لا يموت، كل ابن آدم خطاء وخير الخطائين التوابون والتائبون الذنب كمن لا ذنب له، ادعوا الله وأنتم موقنون بالإجابة. اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات، اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات يا رب العالمين يا رب. اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين وأعل بفضلك راية الحق والدين، وانصرنا على عدوك وعدونا يا رب العالمين. اللهم انصر من نصر أمة محمد واجعلنا منهم، واخذل من خذل أمة محمد ولا تجعلنا منهم يا رب العالمين. اللهم اصلح لنا ديننا الذي هو عصمة أمرنا، وأصلح لنا دنيانا التي فيها معاشنا، وأصلح لنا آخرتنا التي إليها معادنا، واجعل الحياة زيادة لنا في كل خير، واجعل الموت راحة لنا من كل شر. اللهم آمنا في روعاتنا، اللهم كن لنا ولا تكن علينا، اللهم لا تسلط علينا بذنوبنا من لا يخافك ولا يرحمنا. اللهم اشف مرضانا وارحم موتانا وفك أسرانا وكن لنا ولا تكن علينا. اللهم برحمتك عمنا واكفنا شر ما أهمنا، وعلى الإيمان الكامل والسنة توفنا وأنت راض عنا. اغفر اللهم لنا ولآبائنا ولأمهاتنا ولأبنائنا ولبناتنا ولأخواتنا ولإخواننا في الله تعالى أحياء وأمواتا ولكل المسلمين أجمعين. إليه هذا حلنا لا يخفى عليك، وهذا ضعفنا ظاهر بين يديك، فعاملنا بالإحسان إذ الفضل منك وإليك، واختم لنا بخاتمة السعادة أجمعين. عباد الله، إن الله يأمركم بثلاث وينهاكم عن ثلاث. إن الله يأمركم بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. اذكروا الله العظيم يذكركم واشكروه يزدكم. قوموا إلى صلاتكم يرحمني ويرحمكم الله وأستودعكم الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر، أشهد لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.